Okay, guys, sorry that this place is somehow because I just want to teach you the way I did this bag. The bag you are seeing on the screen. Remember, my name is Keneshumi Ogwajo. I've done this and I want to use the opportunity to show you another one. This is my cotton and my gumming table. I'm just using one, I'm just, trying to get another one for the gumming section different and the cutting section different, but that will be later. So today we want to make this bag. So I want to show you. Sorry about the noise you are seeing outside. Sorry about that because I am in the shop and that is in the public place where other people are doing their own business. So that's why you might be hearing some voice outside, it's like microphone and other things who are making their own adverts. Sorry about that. But here we are making this bag today and I will not be using this. I'll use another design for that. That's the one that I'll use the thread at the middle of the bag. So let's continue with the bag. I'll tell you the measurement. Sorry, I've cutted some parts, Yeah, so I will tell you the measurement that I use. That will be the first thing. And I'm using chalk for the bag. That's why you're seeing all these pieces of chalk. I'm using all of them. Okay. So this is the one that I'm doing now. That's this one. Okay. So the measurement for the bag is 13 by 18 inch. So the width is 18 and the length, that's the height is 13. Okay, and I'm designing it with my ruler measurement here. Yeah, so this is the ruler measurement that I will be designing it with, and with this chalk. Sometimes some people use a magic pen, but I prefer chalk because chalk usually help me to clean it as fast as possible. Anytime I want to clean it up, I'll clean it. But for the magic pen, sometimes once I do not clean it immediately, sometimes it will not go out like that. It will stress me before it go. So that's why I like using chalk for my work. Then after that, I'll clean it up. Okay, so let's design this pattern first. That will be the way we're going to sew it. This bag comes in 3 or 4 different ways. There is one that you can just sew without designing this pattern, you know. So this chalk is big. That's why you're just doing all this. That's why I told you I'm just using all those pieces of chalk you are seeing there. This one is too big, still too big. So I need to cut it. So it help me. So I like using the tiny, tiny ones for my bag. Okay. So I just design it this way. So after this way, then I will now turn this side. Okay, I'll start from here again also. Yeah. So I'm marking all these places. That's the pattern that I want to give the bag. You know, for this one now, you know, this one is a sugar design. They have designed this right, this dotted, that's the sugar design here. But the one I'm doing, I'm just designing it by myself. I'm just designing it. That's how I will sew it. So that's why I'm using my ruler measurement to design my own. But assuming I'm just using a material that I have designed already, I wouldn't have designed it. But I like using my design because one, it makes the bag to you unique. Okay, and people will still ask you whether you are the one that designed this thing this way. So that's why I like designing it by myself with chalk. I do like using chalk to design my bag. Because once I clean it to go faster, she remove faster than using this magic pen. Some people like using magic pen. I usually use magic pen before, so I noticed this. So I'm using chalk now. Please, on our pattern cutting, that will be at night. We'll be cutting our patterns live on our video. That will be 8:30 to 10 o'clock. We'll be doing our pattern cutting every day till end of August. So we'll be cutting our patterns. That will be on our live video every night. That's 8:30 p.m. till 10:30 p.m. at night. May God give us grace to finish it. Okay, so after designing the two, now I'm going to cut the foam that I will use for the back. I'll cut the foam, but first of all, I'll apply gum here at the back so that I'll use it to hold the foam. So I'll apply gum here. Okay. Yeah, whatever I do in Kamite, What happened to those ones there? What happened to those ones? Okay. Okay. That's all. Oh, we go. We could do four, man. Four. One. Let me tell you. So this is how it will be now. Then the next thing I will do, as I told you, the measurement I used was a 13 by 18 inch, and this is the base. So coming here now, this place contains both the side and the main body of the bag. So this is now 12 by 5 inch. This one is now 12 by 5 inch. Okay, so let's go ahead and sew this first, because this one now the handle will be chain. So what I will use here will be chain. That will be the handle. So we need to sew all these patterns that I have drawn already. Then after sewing it, I will now come back and show you the next thing. So sorry, it will be distracted somehow because I'll be moving this my tripod to my machine. Okay, so sorry for that. So this is the one I've already sewed, okay. So the other one now will be, this one is leather handle for this one, okay, but the other one is I'll be using chain on that one. Yeah. So sorry, let me arrange this so that it will not disturb my website. Okay. Now apply some oil so that it will go